It's all happening, folks. It's all happening right now, right here. We're doing it. We are live on the air. So this is not a dress rehearsal. This is the real deal, folks. This is life. This is the Your Pal Hal Show. My name is Hal Rudnick. We are live on Backchannel. What is up? You know, it's just downstairs talking to the wife. And, I think, what they say is true. Opposites attract. But I'm trying to incorporate a little bit more of my my wife's point of view on life into my MO, in as much as she's a real don't put off to tomorrow what you can do today kind of person, and I'm a little bit more of a why do it today when you can do it tomorrow kind of guy, and trying to just get the job done. Bam. Do it. Check the boxes. Take that to-do list and start ticking off boxes, making it happen. Instead of just being a little bit of like, yeah, it's chill. I mean, I like to chill. Don't get me wrong. I like to chill out. I like chilling and grilling. I've even been known to Netflix and chill every so often. TMI? Maybe. Folks, I'm very glad you're here with me. I'm not going to put off to tomorrow this show. We're going to do it right now. And for the next 2 hours, ooh, what a glorious 2 hours it will be. We've got pop culture, trending topics, little bit of news, movies. What is up? Simon Ryan in the house. Simon, great to see you. Is that Simon? Is that you? My milk flavored. What was your former 2% milk? I think that's you. Milk flavored wheat thins. Simon, great to see you. So we've got pop culture. We're going to talk movies, and we're going to talk hijinks, shenanigans, goofs, gags, and it will mild dairy lifesavers. Yes, I'm sorry. I was right there. I was right there. Dairy, milk. You know where I'm at. Simon, always great to see you, pal. And yeah, it's going to be, you know what? It's going to be quite a ride. Quite a ride. It's 11:06 now on the West Coast here in Los Angeles, the home office of the Your Pal Hal Show. And if you're just waking up, it really is. It's time to shake out the cobwebs. Maybe this will help you. There you go. And here is. Thank you, Andrew McLean. Andrew McLean here for the hijinks. Here is a true fact. This show is better when you are involved. 9 out of 10 doctors say this show far better when you're involved. That 10th doctor was high on his own supply. He was taking his own prescription drugs, and he did not know what he was talking about. The show's better when you're involved. And here is how you get involved. If you're listening on your at-home smart device, I'm not going to say the name of your smart device because maybe it's connected and to something, and like it'll end up turning off the lights or turning on the oven because some people have a smart home. So just talk to your smart home, use the magic word "say," and then plop in anything you want after that. So I want to know what you're up to. What are you snacking on? Anything at all. So, smart device, say, I'm snacking on a plate of fully loaded nachos. Smart device, say, I'm snacking on a king cone. Or, smart device, say, I'm eating carrots. Which is cool. Little veggie, healthy snack. Or you can chit-chat with us on YouTube, or you can go to backchannel.tv, talk to us there, and leave a review of the show. And your show review, you know what? Shoot from the hip. Let us know whatever you're thinking, whatever you want. So you want to say, oh, Hal talks too much about snacks. All right, hater. Or you could say, Hal doesn't talk enough about snacks. All right. Or Hal talks just the right amount about snacks. That, if you want to leave that review, that's great. That's great. I'm here for it. Please leave us a review. Leave us a review. Chat with us. Participate in the day's discourse. Want to give a shout. Oh, Available Hamster joined the stream. Rossi's in the house. Rossi, good to see you here. Four in Minnesota. What up? Karamis, London in the house. Great to see you. Marty in Ohio. Hey, Marty, where's Doc Brown? Come on, I'm kidding. It's a Back to the Future reference. All right. Rob Schaefer, I salute you, the official attorney of the Your Pal Hal show. Let's get to laughing. Oh, well, Rob Schaefer, your wish is my command. There you go. Good times ahead. Thank you, Rob Schaefer. Always great to have you here, my friend. All right, let's welcome in a man who is, he's got his hands on the controls. He's the best Chiron guy in the biz. Producer Travis, hello.
Hello.
Travis, it's been 22 hours. What's going on in your life? 22 hours since I last connected with you.
Well, again this morning, I filled in for our friend Anthony Davis, helping him produce his show, which was an absolute treat. I felt a little strange. Anthony's not a Chiron guy. His show is Chiron free. Yeah, it was exercising a whole different part of my game, you know?
Listen, if you need to, like, go that much harder in the paint when it comes to the Chirons today, feel free. Time out, though. Time out, everybody.
Yes.
It's 11:11. Make a wish. Make a wish. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Okay. I made my wish. Just a reminder, if you do make a wish, whether you're wishing on a star, wishing in a wishing well, wishing on birthday candles, or wishing on 11:11, or any other sanctioned wish-making times, make sure you don't tell your wish to anyone. Otherwise, your wish is null and void. Those are international, intergalactic, and universal wish rules. That being said, Travis, what did you wish for?
Can't tell you that.
Oh, you got to wake up a little earlier than 11:11 to fool Travis. All right.
Not much earlier.
Yeah. Travis, what's going on?
Not much. One thing, though. Speaking of wishes, this wasn't my 11:11 wish, but I wish that I had noticed earlier that I should ask you to check your microphone input real quick, if you wouldn't mind. I think we're rocking the headphone feed.
Oh, great.
Oh, brother.
Oh, boy. All right. Let me check. Embarrassing.
No.
Yep, it says default microphone.
We love a good room tone.
How about now?
Oh, God, he's in my He's in my head. Oh, he's in my head, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For that. You know what? That's producing right there.
Thank you. That is on-air producing. Maybe things that should have happened off-air, but that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, I was on the Anthony Davis show that you produced earlier.
Yes. One would argue there were many occasions to which I could have gone.
Many occasions.
Maybe
before we got, 12 minutes deep into the show, Travis.
Yeah. Especially considering also Anthony and I had a good not that long. It was a good 10-minute conversation about microphones on air. Turns out he's a collector.
He's a collector?
Yeah, he's a microphone collector.
Wow.
He microphones and cars.
Oh, very
First
cool.
things. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's a car collector as well?
He is a car enthusiast,
Mm-hmm.
and as of late, as you know, we've gotten to know him a little bit now. He's a very progressive person in his viewpoints and cares a lot for the environment. So he's become an aficionado of electric cars as well.
I know. I've spoken to him briefly about this.
Yeah, he had a great deal of information about, what kinds of electric cars you're going to get the best deal on these days, the ones
Mm-hmm.
of his dreams. He drives essentially what he claims is his dream car right now, which is a BMW i3, and gave me a great place on where to get a used Nissan Leaf.
Mm,
I learned a lot.
very
It felt
nice.
selfish. It was great.
Oh, it felt selfish because you were
Yeah.
just gleaning all this knowledge.
Well, that, and I don't think it was really good airtime in terms of listening product, because it was just two
But
guys talking about microphones and cars.
that's some of the best airtime. It sounds like you and Anthony should start a podcast together.
I wouldn't dare, because he already has one.
Hmm.
Yeah, and as international podcast rules, you can only have one. No, that's not true, but I didn't know this.
Gotcha.
Anthony does a podcast on the Volley Network as well. He has a U.S. daily news podcast.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, he's a learned, knowledgeable man, and it doesn't surprise me. He's got the facts on deck, and he's a trusted news source, Anthony Davis, and a soothing dulcet tones, whereas my tones are discordant. Um, let's talk about my pal Simon has switched back to mild dairy lifesavers. I can't keep up. He's asking about my hat. This is in fact a minor league baseball hat. Fort Myers Miracle, the Fort Myers Miracle, which I might be defunct now, actually, but they were a minor league baseball franchise of my favorite team, the Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Twins. There we go. Travis, anything else in your world? Did you do anything last night?
Yes, I did. And also, for the record, they are now the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles.
There you go. The Mighty Muscles. The Mighty Muscles. Talking about
Selfish.
those little crustaceans.
Yep,
Yep.
exactly. And the mascot is a very jacked muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There you
Last
go.
night, I went down to the Roxy Theater and saw the artist behind probably my favorite record last year, Pride of Australia, Genesis Owusu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. How was the show? Was it well attended?
It was. For a Monday night, that place was packed.
Popping off like a Roman candle.
Popping off like a Roman candle. It was interesting, though. I forget that international artists, despite how much success they may find in their home country, or continent in this case, when they tour America for the first time, they often do it on a micro budget. So
Sure.
he traditionally rocks with a live band. And there
Okay.
wasn't a live band. There was just three dudes that were there
Okay.
with him, just sort of jumping around.
Oh, and were
Strangest
the
thing.
were the tracks pre-recorded?
Tracks are pre-recorded. It was, and I don't mean this to sound to be derogatory, but it was like it was a few notches above a DJ set.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it was a good time. They made up for it in production in terms of lights. I left blind and deaf, wandering
Good.
out of the streets of West
Good.
Hollywood.
That's I mean, that's how you want to feel after a concert.
Yeah.
Oftentimes.
Yeah, and I don't regret it. It was a good time.
Very nice. Very nice. And then you went to a music festival over the weekend, right? The Smoke Out Tour.
I wish it was the Smoke Out Tour. No, actually, I think it may have had some Smoke Out Tour veterans. The Smoke and Grooves Festival in LA
Smoke and
Historic
Grooves.
Parks.
I mean, is Smoke and Grooves, is that a weed reference? Smoke and Grooves?
It was pretty implied.
Yeah.
And also in the I guess FAQ of the festival, they're like, yeah, bring all your paraphernalia, whatever. Don't
Well,
bring a
it's
backpack.
legal. It's legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go?
I didn't go. I did
Gotcha.
not. It got to like 2 p.m.
Did you lose money? Had you bought a ticket or something?
Yes. So this is one of those moments where I try my best not to let the sunk cost fallacy eat away at me on the inside, because I just straight up was not. It was two things. One, I wasn't feeling it, and two,
Okay.
this is kind of not to be kind of hokey about it, but it was
Yeah.
the first time in, I think, months that every roommate was at the house at the same time. And it was
Okay.
just fun. So what I did
How
instead
many
of going,
roommates are there?
I don't know, 12, 6.
6.
Yeah.
Right on.
6 plus someone that used to live there had come over as well.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was just all by happenstance. And so instead of going to a music festival, we got Mexican food and watched ER.
More ER.
We're on the last season. We're on the Angela Bassett season.
Wow. Wow.
She has come to end the show. She's very upset. That's the whole
sure.
arc. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
She doesn't take nothing from nobody.
No. She's a queen, and she doesn't need to take anything from anybody.
Yeah.
She's she's one. Her IMDb. She's just one of the greats. Angela Bassett has been in so much good stuff.
Absolutely.
Are you blaming Angela Bassett
I don't think
for
blaming. I think in the way you would hire an exterminator. They hired Angela Bassett to say, "All right, Angela, you got to shut this thing down." Yeah, because her entire character seems to be heck bent on closing down this hospital, which, for all intents and purposes, if we're thinking about hospitals, it's not great. It's not a great hospital. It's never been.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've never, even though I was on the show, I never really watched much ER. I'd catch it. You know, I'm a human being, so when a show is on for that long in the pre-streaming world, you catch it maybe once in a blue moon. Like you walk by and someone else is watching it, or you're flipping around and there it is.
Yeah.
Rob Schaefer says your taste is reminiscent of that of a 50-year-old housewife from the Midwest.
To be fair, that is not my taste. That is my roommate Frank Janish, host of the Schmodown Rundown podcast. His taste is of a 50-year-old housewife.
Very good.
So take it up with him.
And you are you're contractually obligated to promote his endeavors whenever you mention his name.
I just want people to know where they can harass him.
There you go. By the way, Andrew McLean and our friend Simon singing the praises of bizarre minor league baseball names and logos. I hear ya. Didn't we delve into that a while back? Maybe
we were going to make that a segment
by this.
Yeah,
we were going to make that a segment. Yeah. The Montgomery Biscuits, the Hillsboro Hops. Yeah. Oh,
wow.
Man. Imagine getting drunk at a Hillsboro Hops game, just enjoying the hops while you're watching the hops. That's some good stuff. Years ago, Simon says, he worked at Blockbuster. That's where he met his wife. Cool. She didn't want me to know she watched Grey's Anatomy, so she wouldn't rent it from us. Oh, that's funny.
Hey, popular show.
She also didn't want him to know that she watched 24. She didn't want you to know that she was a fan of Kiefer Sutherland's extrajudicial interrogation techniques. His enhanced interrogation. The Dick Cheney School of Interrogation. Did you ever see the Sacha Baron Cohen show, This Is America?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty good show. And there's a great segment where he's interviewing Dick Cheney, and he asks him and he's playing this Israeli anti-terror expert.
Yeah.
And he asks Dick Cheney to sign his waterboarding bottle. And Dick Cheney's like, well, this is a first, but sure.
Jesus.
Yeah, very funny. Simon, I'm glad a love connection was born. Very nice.
Yeah.
The Frisco Rough Riders are one of the logos. It's Teddy Roosevelt. Oh, pretty cool.
I like that.
Yeah. All right. Travis, not too much to report. Had some decent Thai food last night.
Ooh, where from?
Fun fact: we decided to skew slightly healthier. I don't know if it is or isn't, but we got just a couple of veggie and tofu dishes, that we enjoyed, and that is the exciting extent of my. Oh, one thing that you might be mildly interested in, just you. Sure. The viewing and listening audience probably has no care for this. I am in this now. I won the first round of my fantasy basketball playoffs, even though my team is injury riddled, like walking wounded. Like 4 of my top 5 draft picks to start the season are now gone, and I am doing it with smoke and mirrors, and I'm going up against a very tough team. This guy has Ja Morant.
Oh no.
LaMelo Ball, and and he has one other, Trae Young. And
no, that's a guard party. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a guard party. I did have Lillard, Simon, and he's hurt. He's hurt. But he's got all these guys that can shoot the lights out and put up, fill the stat sheet, and I am literally doing it with smoke and mirrors. My team, which is, I didn't realize how apt this would be when I changed my name to this, but my team's called the Waiver Wire Dandies. The Waiver Wire Dandies. And now, like, I've claimed all these guys who are these fill-ins who are, I am on a wing and a prayer. But we shall see. I'm going against, this is the semifinals. If I win this week, I make it to the finals. But I am already, after one night of the week, Monday night, my back's already against the wall. So we shall see. We shall see.
So this is over a week period you accumulate the stats. Is that how this works?
Yes, over a week period. The final might be 2 weeks. I'm not sure. The final might be 2 weeks. Okay. Andrew McLean asking me a basketball question. I like it. Who would you rather start your franchise with? Ja Morant, Luka Doncic, or Jason Tatum? Ja has taken it to like a supersonic level this season. Mm-hmm. So it would probably be Ja or Luka, just because they dish it out and they can fill it up. Jason Tatum, he's otherworldly talent as well, but I would probably go with Ja or Luka, and after this season, maybe Ja. Travis, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, you make really good points there. Tatum is the prototypical athletic wing. Long, decent defender, shot creator, starting to put together other pieces of the game that he's been missing in terms of like running an offense. Luka is a generational talent. He was scorching European adults when he was 14. But Ja, all of a sudden, has had this meteoric rise, not only in his ability, but also in acclaim. So there's an interesting consideration. If I'm starting a franchise, not only who's my best ticket to a title, who's the most entertaining? What's the biggest crowd draw? And I think I'm with you. It's kind of a coin flip between Ja and Luka. And as much as Ja is exciting, I think Luka's just going to have knees for longer. Yeah. And by that, I think I'd go with Luka.
Yeah, like Luka's a grown-ass man. He is like...
Big boy.
He's like a sturdy dude. And he's so young, and he's been doing it at a high level for so long. Who knows? Ja just made this leap next year, and he's super young. Yeah. So the leap this year. So Andrew McLean coming from Texas. No surprise that you're going to say Luka is the answer. Yes, but damn, guy's good. Yeah. Shout out to the Supersonic Simon. I love it.
Coming back one of these days.
Oh yeah. And Simon, I'm not going to repeat the name of your fantasy football team on the air. And let's not post that comment. But it does make me laugh. It does. It's over the line as far as delicate sensibilities are concerned. Mm-hmm. But just because the pun value, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. No, not at all. Not at all good, Simon. I just we try to keep it PG 13-ish, around here, so that's the only reason why. If it was any other setting, I would blurt it out like the town crier. All right, let's jump into some trending topics. Every day we visit the Twitterverse. We launch our rocket into the Twitter sphere and go to the Twitter website. Have you ever visited Twitter.com? That's what we're going to do right now. All right, so there's a calamity in Ukraine. Revisiting, just touching base, see what's daily Ukraine report. Russian troops forced out of Kyiv suburb. Ukrainian armed forces confirm. Good. Push them back, way back. Ukrainian officials said on Tuesday that they retook Makariv, a strategically important suburb of the capital. Meanwhile, a fierce battle in the besieged port city of Mariupol continues, where food and water are in desperately short supply. Yikes. So, yeah, there's no let up. There's no let up here. And it's just a continued humanitarian crisis, a nightmare situation. It seems like it's war crimes left and right, civilians being targeted willy-nilly. Vladimir Putin, just trash. He's a monster, a despot, and I officially, I'll say it again, completely disagree with the lead singer of Stained, who is a conspiracy nut. Oh boy! If you saw that rant the other day, we talked about it yesterday. Look it up. Been a while since that guy made sense. Been a while, and it's just unfortunate that the deeply far right are like, oh yeah, Vladimir Putin is fighting the deep state and blah blah blah. What a wow. You got to go a long way. You really got to bend it out to figure out that argument to make sense of this guy who's literally murdering civilians with rockets and the most high-tech firepower you could assemble. So, yeah. Any other, let's see the bullet points if you want to open up that folder. Thank you, Travis. What you need to know. More than 3.5 million refugees have fled Ukraine since the war started, according to UN Refugee Agency. It's a lot of folks. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky said it will be impossible to negotiate the end of the war without a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Okay, so Zelensky wants to sit down with Putin or wants to, talk directly. CNN reports that U.S. and NATO officials believe Belarus could soon join Russia in its war against Ukraine. Yeah, I thought that was already in the offing, but so apparently that is that is still TBD. And there you have it. There you have it. And just the bad news. It's a nonstop. It's like a faucet of bad news right out of there. Simon says, I wish we could all have beers and I can share stories about when I met the lead singer from Disturbed. Well, Simon, if I ever find myself in the Pacific Northwest, or if you ever find yourself in Los Angeles, beers are a distinct possibility. Beers should be had. Sadly, just one of the many horrific stories to come out of Ukraine. A 96-year-old Holocaust survivor was killed in, I think it was the attack on Mariupol. And Boris Romanchenko, who survived several Nazi camps during World War II, was killed by a Russian projectile. President Zelensky reports. There he is. What a shame. What a nightmare, nightmarish, awful thing. Like, to be able to survive, to be able to make it through one of the worst humanitarian crisis in the history of the world, the Holocaust. He made it through a genocide, but then, Russia just, there's no care about the destruction that they are raking in Ukraine. And that faucet of horror, the faucet of horror. Just one awful story after another out of Ukraine, and it's terrible situation. Travis, I noticed I noticed the frame around Anthony Davis's show was Ukrainian colors, and there was Ukrainian heart. Are we what we're? I thought that was is that a Backchannel thing, or is that an Anthony?
That's the thing. It's stated as a Backchannel thing, but I can't find where. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I uncover it?
Yeah. So is it like?
Aha.
Is it like? Yeah, this show pro-Ukraine, stands with Ukraine. This show neutral. Am I trying to take that middle ground?
Are we Switzerland in this Ukrainian conflict? I think there's been what it looks like 2 or 3 backgrounds here. There's a whole. I hit one toggle switch and a whole world of color just opened up for me I've never seen before in my life. There are a slew of graphics that are available and video clips. Oh my goodness. What are all these doing here? They're just countdown clips, little thing like hold on, can we have a little experiment real quick?
Maybe you should come in here and do it on your own time and not yeah, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
No, like do one.
All right. There's like this thing.
Oh, interesting.
Right?
Yeah, what a pastiche. What a
I
pastiche.
Know. And a lot of things like that.
That's great. Yeah. Well, you know what? Come in and play around one afternoon.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want me to join you, and we can experiment, and then we can really take the show from here to here.
All right. It's a work in progress.
Great. Simon says that was a little busy. That pastiche. Also trending. Yeah, if Russia it has just done their track record of human rights abuses and Putin's dictatorial leadership. It's evidenced by the trial that just happened of Alexei Navalny, imprisoned Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny, sentenced to 9 years in prison. Russian opposition leader and Kremlin critic Alexei Navalny was sentenced to 9 years in a maximum security prison after being found guilty of fraud. AFP and Reuters report. Police detained both of his lawyers immediately after the hearing. Navalny was accused of allegedly embezzling donations to the Anti-Corruption Foundation, a claim he denies, according to The Guardian. The opposition leader who survived poisoning, if you remember that high-profile poisoning, he was poisoned. He started experiencing it on a plane, and then they took him to a German hospital. And he went back. That's the thing. I mean, I guess if his wife was there, I guess you have to go back then. But, why go back? And this is what was waiting for him. This is what Putin does. Anyone who is in opposition to anything, it's not, not exactly a bastion of free thought or free speech. Same with many high-profile protesters and opposition people who you cannot speak truth to power in that country. And he's already serving a 3.5-year sentence in prison for separate quote unquote embezzlement charges. Andrew Connor, welcome to the show. Great to have you here. None of this would have happened under Trump, of course. Well, that's what he says. I mean, that's the thing. Trump may listen, I do not I'm a pretty vocally anti-Trump, but I wonder how much, if Putin knew that Trump might potentially pull out of NATO, I wonder if he's like, okay, America with all of their armed forces and nukes are not going to get involved in this fight, so I can just keep it status quo. I wonder if, because Trump openly extols the virtues of these nightmare leaders, Putin, Kim Jong-un, and despots. Trump is a friend to the evil despot. Anti-American, like what this country, like quote unquote, supposedly stood for in every way. I don't know. Listen, I'm required to give a disclaimer whenever I talk about politics. All points of view are those of a schmuck and a doofus. I don't know, like that. Listen, I'm not a CNN pundit. I'm not a Fox News pundit. I'm just whatever. Mild Dairy Lifesavers say, they lock up or murder people who oppose their crimes. Exactly. And Simon asking what's going on with Britney. And at first I'm like, oh, well, Britney got out from under the conservatorship. But I believe he's talking about Brittany Griner, the basketball player, is over there. I'm not exactly sure. But that's a terrible story. Brittany Griner, the Olympian and star women's basketball player being held in Russia currently. Another terrible situation. Andrew Connor chiming in. When thinking about the possibility of Putin being removed by those around him, I keep thinking of that film, The Death of Stalin. It brilliantly portrays the chaos and terror that surrounds despots. Absolutely. Death of Stalin, excellent. From Armando Iannucci. I love In the Loop. He's the creator of Veep. Great flick. Interesting thought. Maybe it is like that. That film, just an enjoyable comedy of errors. Yeah, the Brittany Griner situation is terrible. It's terrible. Hopefully we can get her out of there. All right, let's move on to some other. I was about to say more positive thought. One more story that is just but a good response to a negative situation. So Florida has this regressive "don't say gay" law. Like, that's going to change anything. Like, here's the one thing that really upsets me in the discourse around exposing children to, quote unquote, alternative lifestyles or gay or lesbian. They're like, because a lot of the people on the far right who are anti-gay say, why do you have to sexualize children and introduce these relationships to them? I don't think it's sexualizing them. And yes, you shouldn't sexualize children, obviously, but introducing these relationships, check out literally any kids' cartoons or movies that are geared towards children, like The Little Mermaid, Sleeping Beauty, Aladdin, all the Disney stuff, but nursery rhymes are about husbands and wives, or action shows that aren't about sex or anything, but men and women will be together. It's okay. It's always been okay to showcase male-female relationships in media. But when you do anything else, a same-sex couple, it becomes a political statement and you're sexualizing our children. Screw that. Screw that. Normalize these relationships. Not push them on children. Not indoctrinate. But it's time, it's 2022, the time has come to normalize a real part of life. And, you can do that without sexualizing or pushing it upon, quote unquote, people. So that's my soapbox. Because, I watch, I see people coming out and saying things when an LGBTQ plus character, LGBTQI plus character pops up in a Marvel movie or something, and they're like, why you gotta politicize it and make it sexual? What? How come you weren't saying that when, Vision and Wanda were how come you didn't say that when Vision was creeping into Scarlet Witch's DMs? You know what I mean? What the hell? What the hell? It's a complete and utter double standard, and it's a regressive and hurtful and taking us back into the 1940s or 50s or 1800s with this "Don't Say Gay" bill, because you're creating a climate of repression and othering. So, yeah. It's been too long without me saying hello to my good friend Stacy. Stacy's in the house. Putin is like spinach. Don't like it. Well, Stacy, I actually like spinach, but I love what you just said. That's great. I don't mind spinach. It makes me feel like Popeye, maybe. I like some spinach. Stacy's drinking some tea today. Very lovely, Stacy. I got my trusty cup of coffee with me. Cheers to you. And also want to give a shout out to these animal adjective names. They're the best. Mushy Antelope in the house. Yes. Trinity in Louisiana. What is up? Elizabeth in Maine. Hello. Janet in Florida. Thank you for joining the party. Glad to have you here today. And everybody, Goofy Dragon, Parched Butterfly, Available Hamster. Wow. Hard to support a party that's always about putting up walls instead of building bridges. Yes, sir. Simon also saying, I thought they handled the relationship of the two gay men in the Eternals really well. When they kissed each other, it felt warm and natural, making sure people understand it's about love. That's a nice thought. I didn't love Eternals, but I appreciated some of the stuff that it did, and yeah, that's a great point. All right, so off my soapbox for a second about the Don't Say Gay bill, just talking about now the Disney Say Gay. Disney Say Gay. If you want to bring up what's happening here, Travis. So there's a walkout today trying to push Disney, who's got a lot of stake in Florida. You got your Disney World, you got your Epcot Center, and all sorts of other Disney properties. And Disney has filled the pockets and the campaign funding of several anti-LGBTQI plus politicians. So that's been a huge bone of contention. And Let me read this. Me and my entire Disney subsidiary writers' room are walking out today. Half of us are LGBTQ plus. All are not happy Disney gave $300,000 to supporters of Don't Say Gay bill and are now forcing thousands of employees to relocate to a state that doesn't protect them or their kids. Disney Say Gay. I actually worked for Disney several times, and I would have done the same thing if I was still in their employ. Rob Schaefer says, so I read the bill. It is a lot more innocuous than is being portrayed. The law states that sex ed will only be taught to in an age-appropriate way and not to be done before third grade. Okay, it just seems like there's a lot more gray area there in the bill, and it seems like. Rob, and I appreciate you because you often come in, Rob, and I really love your perspective because listen, I'm a bleeding heart liberal. What are you going to do? But a lot of people who get passionate about subjects and like the cause of the day, what they don't get is, okay, but literally, what is the letter of the law? Was the person breaking the law? And what does the law say? Or can you elocute, can you speak your argument as to why legally, or rather than speaking with passion, you really bring some great perspective to it, Rob. So I appreciate that because it raises the discourse. Because if you want to change the world, you have to, it takes passion, but it also takes an understanding. So where I'm coming from, though, I think it seems like it's often pushing people to, villainize or not be able to say to a kid, hey, sometimes someone has two mommies. Or sometimes someone has two daddies. Sometimes they need that at a young age. And it's not, it's not foisting a lifestyle upon someone. So I appreciate where you're coming from, Rob. But also, sometimes, there's the letter of the law, and then there's the smell test. It's like, you know what? Who felt the need to push that on someone? And who was teaching sex ed, but was this a problem beforehand? So there's the very spirit of the law can be construed as a slap in the face, whereas the letter, the very letter of it, the wording, okay, but what about the enforcement of it? So it's but Rob, I appreciate bringing up the letter of the law makes, either side do better in the discussion, in the discourse, and the understanding. So I appreciate where you're coming from. So yeah, there's a walkout by a lot of Disney employees today in regards to the Don't Say Gay. Again, all points of view are that of a doofus. So take everything I say with a grain of salt, folks. Rob saying again, before I read the law, I agreed with you, but the conversation that you just said about sometimes people have two mommies can be talked about in schools. There's nothing in the law preventing those. Okay. So, good to know. Good to know. I feel like I probably have a little bit more reading to do, but I appreciate the perspective, Rob. Thank you so much. You know what? Here's something. I'm a dancing monkey. I just when I'm finding trending topics, I see it, and I'm like, okay. Sometimes I'll just talk about it. Here's another paid, promoted topic that, you know what? Why not? Why not? I'm not here to shill for them, But goldfish. Here's the hashtag. Goldfish megabytes. Goldfish megabytes. Do you like a goldfish snack? Well, goldfish megabytes are trending. Going to make these this summer. So is that like cake frosting with like, oh, with sprinkles, like an undersea? I kind of like this, a little undersea pastiche. By the way, that's if pastiche was a drinking game, we'd throw a few back today. I've used that word a couple of times now. Under the sea graham crackers with gold. That's, you know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate that. So I guess these goldfish megabytes are bigger sized goldfish. And it's trending. It's trending. Sponsored. That's a big, must be a paper mache goldfish. Maybe for a parade float. That's a parade float sized goldfish right there. I want to know. Here's what I need to know. Travis, you want to come on in for a sec? 2 questions for everybody, by the way, including Travis. A, goldfish or Cheez-Its? Goldfish or Cheez-Its?
Neither.
Neither. Whoa. Okay. Gun to your head.
Nope. Kill me.
No. What?
Yep.
What the F?
Yeah.
Why?
Because not only am I lactose intolerant, I just hate cheese. I just don't do cheese. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got pretzel goldfish.
I don't like pretzels either.
Oh, get the hell out of here. Travis, I have a question for you, though. I have a question.
All right. Well, I'm back.
Could you find out how big the goldfish megabyte is compared to the regular?
Let's see if they have a size comparison here.
Yeah, like I want to see a picture of one, like next to a quarter.
Wow,
know?
People are getting these in the mail like it's a merch drop. Weird. One sec, let me see if I can find this.
Listen, enthusiasts love their stuff. Like, if you like, there's a new flavor. Graham goldfish are good. Don't like the cheesy snacks as much, says Grass Puddle. Gotcha. How can you not like cheese and not like pretzel? Well, yeah, Travis doesn't like a lot of things that... Travis might be a robot. I don't know. Doesn't like peanut butter, pretzels, cheese. Why? Because are they going to gum up your gears? My gears. Travis.
I eat food.
I am a robot. I've never seen you eat food.
Because I have on-air etiquette.
I'm not human. I've seen you snacking on some. I mean, well, no, you hold up bags of things. What is that? What is that?
This is a strawberry.
Okay. All right, finish the whole thing. Go ahead. I'll keep talking.
Oh no, I have to go. I can't dare swallow this on air.
Aha!
I ate it.
The question remains.
Oh, I ate it. It was so good.
I bet you spit that into the trash.
I don't even know what a trash is.
And drank motor oil to cleanse your palate.
This dark brown hot liquid? This is coffee. What are you talking about?
Oh, who's my producer? Travis or C-3PO?
That'd be fun. I bet he'd be a fun podcast partner.
Simon said you just ate a Duracell battery.
My house is bugged.
Yeah. Simon says you might be Vision from WandaVision.
No, look, that I'd be doing. I think I'd have some other stuff going on than this if I was Vision.
I don't know. Maybe you're trying to keep a low pro because Vision worked at a frickin' insurance company and.
Oh yeah, what a.
In Pleasantville or Mayberry.
I forgot
or
about that.
He
was an insurance broker.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll tell you one thing Travis isn't doing. It's finding out how big the goldfish are.
I'm trying. It's harder than it should be.
Okay, here Well, I am looking it up.
I can't find a side-by-side comparison. All I see are either the goldfish or actual fish.
Goldfish megabytes.
Found it. Finally. Sorry.
Okay.
This might be actually just part of a commercial. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitive.
What?
Definitive.
Okay. Go ahead.
1 sec here. Open this image. This is the stuff people came here to find out about. This is the important stuff.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's a megabyte.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming out with an alternative to this. Same size but red, and they're called goldfish magabytes. Goldfish magabytes. In other news, listen, you can call Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott's new baby a lot of things, but don't call him Wolf anymore. I know Rob Schaefer would not be happy without a little Kardashian Jenner news. Kylie Jenner revealed that her son's name is no longer Wolf because she and Travis Scott just really didn't feel like it was him. I wonder if it's that, like, oh yeah, this baby's personality shined through and the name didn't fit him, or were they getting roasted? Were they just getting dragged online for naming their kid Wolf? I mean, I thought Kylie and Travis were naming their kid after their favorite newsman, Wolf Blitzer. Like, Kylie, really cares about world events. Kylie Jenner, a real news hound. When Kylie Jenner is not influencing children to get plastic surgery at a very young age, she's a news hound. Got her finger on the pulse of world events. Listen, when Kylie Jenner isn't allegedly turning a blind eye to death and tragedies at Astro World events, she has got her finger on the pulse of the news cycle. Simon's favorite snacks are wild berry gummy lifesavers and Nutter Butters. Simon, respect. I like that Nutter Butter. I'm not as much in the sweets. I like a dark chocolate, and I like chips. I like salty chips. That's my bag. I also like almonds. I'll just, I'm boring, healthy. Mariani almonds, the official almond of the Your Pal Hal show. Name the baby sheep instead of wolf. I like that, grass puddle. All right, let's see this article, Travis. Can you bring up something about... can you bring up any more? Or did you already move on to the next thing? Yeah, let's...
No, I gotcha. I just want to say, at the meetings that we have,
Yes.
Obviously, he's a pretty prominent Travis, but he's on thin ice.
Oh yeah. Oh
He's,
yeah.
If he doesn't watch out, he's gonna be a Trevor in no time.
Uh-oh.
There's no coming back from that.
Oh no. The battle of the TR names.
Yeah.
BuzzFeed. FYI, our son's name isn't Wolf anymore.
Just like, okay.
FYI, our son, like, oh gosh. Oh boy. Just a month ago, Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott revealed the name of their newborn son. Wolf. Now Kylie has revealed that their son's name is no longer Wolf. Okay, let's keep going. Kylie revealed the news with a short statement on her Instagram story. FYI, our son's name isn't Wolf anymore. We just really didn't feel like it was him. Just wanted to share because I keep seeing Wolf everywhere. Prayer hands. Thank you. All right. What else? What are they calling this kid? The news may be surprising, but also there may have been a hint earlier today when Kylie dropped a 10-minute documentary about the birth titled To Our Son, not To Wolf. All right. Then again, when Kylie did similar for birth of their first daughter, their first child, Stormy Webster, as opposed to Stormy Weather, back in 2018, the video was titled To Our Daughter. So yeah, still a surprise though. What are they naming this this kid? This little pop culture prince. I'm sure we'll be finding out what the name is in no time. All right, there you go. May I suggest Hal? May I suggest Hal? Hal Jenner. If they were smart, they would make Toomgus eyebrows Nutter Butters. Oh, I mean, you know I love me some Toomgus, Simon. And also trending, happy 150th birthday. So they're saying science could get to a place where 50 years from now, people born 50 years from now could live to be 150. This is trend. Let's see. Would you want to live to be 150? What would the quality of life be? That's the question. I mean, like, am I still able to kick butt and do awesome crap? Or would I be like just frail and like confined to a chair? Children born in 50 years might celebrate their 150th birthdays, say anti-aging experts. Now, new research shows that slowing down the underlying process of aging could be within the grasp of scientists. This would radically change the lives of our next generations. Any details? You want to click on the BuzzFeed article? The search for immortality is the oldest tale in the world, literally the oldest written story, the Epic of Gilgamesh, where a king seeks a planet which grants eternal life. But for the first time, scientists are close to slowing down the aging process. Tom Brady already slowed it down. People could live to 150 and beyond, and we could see it sooner than we think. You'd be a fool to bet against it working in the next 50 years, says biologist at Stato. Also, Jeff Bezos has invested in biotech company Atlas, focused on cellular rejuvenation. Recent studies found that by turning certain genes off in mice, a key biological sign of aging could be delayed. They told the cells to revert to an earlier form. Apart from sperm and eggs, the less popular breakfast dish than ham and eggs.
There's a Grand Slam joke in here somewhere. I can't find it, but
You know what? You're probably right.
yeah.
All cells have the same genome. They're known as stem cells. In development, they become specialized. Each cell turns on a particular set of genes. Yeah, I mean that's like Kobe used to go over to Germany to get that regenerative platelet therapy. 15 years ago.
I've done that.
Oh, you've gotten regenerative blood
Yeah,
platelet.
I've done 2 rounds of platelet-rich plasma (PRP) therapy. It was the most painful thing I've done in my entire life.
Wow. So, what do you mean?
So what they do is they take some of your blood out,
Yes.
and then they put it in, like a washing machine.
Yes.
It
and
spins
it
it
whirls
around.
it around.
Yeah, and separates the blood from the front, and it gives you 2 types of plasma. And then in my case, they were using it to attempt to repair suspected tissue damage in around my arms and elbows and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So then they just take this big old long syringe and they take what is ostensibly your blood and just put it back in you where you're hurt, with the idea being those platelet-rich plasma. That plasma
Yes.
attaches to the affected area and kickstarts the healing process.
Gotcha.
Sort of
And how did you feel afterwards?
The first week, terrible, because it really it kind of hyperinflames. It kicks off the inflammatory response and sends a bunch of red blood cells to the area, so it just hurt like a lot. But about 4 weeks in, I was starting to feel a little more solid in like my elbow. I would say it felt a little less tenuous. Yeah, and I'd say it ended up not being the issue. So whatever, price for
Gotcha.
discovery. But
Interesting.
I like it as a concept. I think it's gret.
Cool.
Shout out Dr. Yoon.
Yes. Shout out Dr. Yoon. Simon says they just plugged you in, Travis, if you are a robot, where the jury is out on that. So the 15 years ago, scientists discovered Yamanaka factors genes. They could instruct a set of 4 genes in any cell to turn on and revert it to become a stem cell. But if you turn them all on for a long time, the cell's clocks revert to 0, leading to death. Okay. Interesting. We're going a little bit down the science rabbit hole here, but I'm gonna quit while I'm behind. But for now, yeah, they are reprogramming genes to slow the aging process.
It summarizes right after that essentially
Travis?
what they did was they turned the DNA clock of the mice backwards, and the mice got younger.
The what?
The mice
Benjamin Button style?
Yeah, the mice Benjamin Buttons. It was like a Stuart Little Benjamin Button, and they've made the mice younger. That's what science is doing.
No.
Yeah, it says here. The DNA clock of the mice went backwards, and they had gotten younger.
And Simon chiming in, these genes are not to be confused with mom genes, which enhance the aging process.
Hey.
And they enhance that derriere. You like Travis? You like a lady in mom jeans?
It's the style now. Gen Z is bringing back mom jeans. Something fierce.
Gen Z is bringing back mom jeans.
Yeah.
What about a dad in some Kirkland Sigs?
Oh yeah.
A dad,
you kidding me?
A dad in a nice pair of Kirkland Signature jeans.
Kirkland Sigs. I'll take cut off cargos on a dad too. Full calf.
Ooh, sure.
Give me that calf.
What about a basketball player in a giant long pair of jeans?
Yes. Just the biggest, longest
Dungarees. You ever use the word dungarees?
No. I don't even know really to what that refers to entirely.
Oh, dungarees are jeans.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Dads in pants with white socks and some orthopedic shoes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, with some white sneakers with like some Steph Curry Under Armour white sneakers.
Oof. I saw a picture when I was up in Oregon of my dad mid horseshoe throw, wearing a
Yeah.
straw hat, flannel-ish short sleeve button down, and big cargo jeans and like some New Balance. And I'm like, this is peak performance. This is it.
Yes. Simon just said shout out to New Balance.
Oh yeah.
I like those Golden State Warriors well enough, Travis, but you got to admit Steph Curry's shoes suck.
Yeah, they're not great. Even since he tried to address it by making the Curry brand, but
Yeah.
Under Armour, they
Yeah.
miles to go.
Miles to go before I sleep. And you know what? I think it's time that we shift gears and go to the deep dive, Travis. What do you think?
I'm into that.
And maybe we'll revisit the story later.
Speaking of basketball players.
Yes.
Well, that's the deep dive. If I'm not mistaken, in our deep dive here, this is a company that LeBron James is heavily invested in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Andrew McLean, shout out Junko jeans.
Nice.
That's a big jean. That's a big wide jean.
That's a big wide jean. What was it? Big Dog? What was that one brand?
I mean, there is Big Dogs.
Is it Big Dog? They had like the Shepherd German, Saint Bernard-ish mascot.
Yes.
Good times.
But Big Dog's more of like, isn't that like just a big and tall guy kind of shirt?
I think. Trying to place my head back in the 90s.
Well, there were also, I mean, if you keep going back, like there were like TNC surf designs. Big Johnson shirts.
Nice.
Oh boy, yeah. Big Dog, you can find it right next to No Fear. Nice.
Oh, we're bearing the lead. I'm sorry. Did you get another letter?
I got another letter.
Oh no! Is this from LeBron?
No, it's from the CEO of Blaze Pizza. I'm glad it's not from LeBron because he's one of my heroes, and I would hate if he threatened me.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Dear, not my pal Hal.
Oh no.
That doesn't start well. On your little dog and pony show, and in quotes, you've been talking about every pizza brand this side of NYC: Domino's, Sbarro, Pizza Hut, and more. What happened to Blaze Pizza? We're sweeping the nation, and you're asleep at the wheel, punk. You punk. And then it's like a bunch of expletives. So you missed your chance. Look outside your window right now, because here I am. Signed, Mr. Blaze. What? What's outside my window? Whoa! Travis! I just got shot at. Did you hear that? Did they get Travis? They must. Oh boy. Well, this is not good. Travis is not here. I just got shot at. I just got drive-by'd by Blaze Pizza.
I'm okay.
Travis!
I'm okay. I had a lot of active shooter drills in elementary school. I know how this works.
Oh no, modern schooling. Yeah. Well, I probably shouldn't, but let's look at the Twitter account belonging to Blaze Pizza.
I'm gonna do it from down here.
Who just literally shot at me. By the way, Simon says you're made of titanium.
Can't prove that.
All right, Blaze Pizza. There's their the drizzled. Go back to that drizzled pizza. I don't know if. I mean, I guess that looks all right. What is that? Milk?
What is that? Milk pizza? What is this?
Yeah, I'll have one pizza with cranberries and milk. That does not look great. That looks like cranberries. Don't those look like little craisins?
I think they're sun-dried tomatoes or onions. I don't know. People get
No,
messy
those
with
aren't
this
onions.
stuff.
Yeah, people are out of pocket when
And
it
you can
comes
make
to
your own.
some of
When
their
you give
pizzas.
people the
don't
buffet
don't
style.
give them too much. Don't give people too much power. There's yeah. This is milk, lettuce, and craisins. Greg is in the house. Greg likes my hat, and he also likes the idea of milk pizza. Greg, thanks for being here, pal. Humble Pheasant in the house. What up? Erica in North Carolina. Tedious Moth, thank you for flying in. Eliza, hey to you, Eliza. Hey there, Eliza. And Stacy has a joke for us again. Hey, Travis.
Yeah.
What did one egg say to another egg?
I don't know.
Get cracking.
Hey. That's really good. That's right. That's right there with the one from earlier that I can't remember anymore. That was really funny.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. That's some good
Yeah.
stuff. Oh,
Killing
the
it.
cow. What do you call a cow with no legs?
What?
Ground beef.
That's good.
All right.
Killing
All right. So milk flavored pizza. Oh, grass puddle. MILF pizza. Hey, that's my kind of slice. All right. The WHO, the World Health Organization. I don't know if that's what you meant there, Simon. Okay, Blaze Pizza. Together, we can make the pizza of your dreams. Pizza emoji. All right. I mean, I like that. I like that in theory. 75,300 followers. Sure. They're a growing business. They're a growing business. Blaze Pizza's popping up everywhere. Travis, I don't know if you noticed this. When I was at the crypto.com arena, formerly Staples Center, one of my favorite spots where I used to eat at game in, game out was Ludo Bird. I don't know if you remember the Ludo Bird. It was a fried chicken franchise that was in the Staples Center. But now Ludo Bird is gone and it's replaced with Blaze Pizza.
Huh. I had noticed
believe.
that.
Yeah.
I haven't been in LA Live in a minute, or I haven't looked around because the last time I was there, I sat in Ludo Bird. That's so weird.
You sat what? Last time you were there, you were what?
Because you're talking about the Ludo Bird in LA Live, right?
No, the Ludo Bird literally in the crypto.com arena.
Oh, wait, what am I thinking of? I don't know.
Not Ludo Bird.
Not
That's
Ludo
okay.
Bird. I'm thinking of that other restaurant there. Well, hopefully that's still there. No,
it's a concession stand restaurant.
Okay, now I'm with you. I'm fully on board. No, I had not noticed that swap out.
I'm pretty certain.
Oh no, I believe you.
My friend and I walked around looking for Ludo Bird.
Yeah, I'm just
and then
saying.
there was a Blaze Pizza, and Blaze, like the line was so long. Anyway,
where do you hit concession? What's the right concession to get it? Well, I guess crypto.com, because every time it takes forever, and every.
I like a Wetzel's pretzel bun wrapped hot dog.
I think that might be the move.
Hot dog and a Wetzel's pretzel.
Wetzel's
you don't
seems
like
to
pretzels.
be pretty. Well, okay, look, I don't
whoa, Travis. Nah.
Can I make a
dog.
distinction?
Nah, you just played yourself, son.
Fine then.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So
you just said I hate pretzels, and now you're like, yeah, pretzel dog. That's the move.
Bar pretzels, small, hard, Chex Mix style snack pretzels, not my vibe. I don't like it. Pretzel sticks, any of that. Large, soft pretzels, I am in. That's absolutely my vibe. I can get with that. I like that.
Simon has a good point.
Sure.
Maybe you need to go get your snacks at a Radio Shack. You robot. You
They're not even open anymore.
android. All right. Travis, could you do me one favor?
Yes.
Just I need to see a doctor's the results of a doctor's physical.
All right. Deal.
All right.
Deal. They can get me to throw a code.
Blaze Pizza. Together we can make the pizza. All right, let's see a couple of tweets from this and then get out of here. We're spending too much time talking about this people who just tried to drive by me. If anyone gets a perfect bracket, I will give you a free pizza for life. Now go beat those 1 in 120 billion odds. There you go. Blaze Pizza getting in on the March Madness train. Free pizza for life. But yeah, that's impossible to get a perfect bracket. I mean, I guess every so often it happens. Cheering for you, Willie Jones. Just heard my song, Get Low, Get High, randomly at Blaze Pizza on the radio in Tulsa. That's cool. That's a cool moment. Go, Willie Jones. Let's scroll, please. Save one for me, the tenor. Head over to Blaze Pizza on L1 and have a slice day. Right here to the tenor pizza. All right, cool. Let's keep scrolling. I'm getting hungry for Blaze Pizza. I got leftover Thai food that I'm going to have for lunch after the show. Eating pizza on a Monday basically guarantees you're going to have a good week. Just saying. I don't know. Life hack. It's National Day of Happiness. Well, I'm happiest when eating pizza. Sure. Well, I mean, that's your brand, so sell it, Blaze. Sell it. All right, let's keep going. So far, a little bit of a snooze, Blaze Pizza, I'm not going to lie. All of the toppings, Heather says, all fully loaded toppings. You know what? It's been a while. Since Stained was any good or sane. Also, it's been a while since I had like a pizza with just like a massive amount of toppings. At this point, I've just become also like toppings cost like they really dial up the price of the pizza. But yeah, it's been a minute since I had like everything, like mushrooms, green peppers, pepperoni, onion, olive, like just loaded, bacon, sausage, like all in the same like loaded slice. That's been a minute. All right, let's go back. What if we binge ate pizza instead? Oh, instead of drinking on St. Patty's Day? Nah. I mean, I'd get full quick, but yeah. Restream IO. I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Oh, cool. Travis, we just got a trophy.
Woohoo! Right on.
Sick.
We did it.
Good work. Here are my brackets. Don't at me. Blaze Pizza. All right. I'm not going to check their bracketology. You know what? All good. I'm filling out my March Madness. Very March Madness centric. That's cool. Listen, I'm just trying to win my fantasy basketball playoffs here. Give me your wildest predictions. You know what? I've always been like a step behind. I'm a big pro sports guy, but I've college. You know, I'll watch. I've been watching some games, but just putting them on in the background stuff. But yeah, not super down. But I know it's a thing. Been a thing. Broccoli lovers, let me hear you. It's broccoli season, so let's get the green. I am a broccoli enthusiast. Shout out to Slick Bobcat. Shout out to Davon. Davon, welcome. Rain in Pennsylvania. Glad to have you here. Sammy. Hola. Greg in Ohio. Good to see you. What's the weather in California? It's nice. It's like 70 degrees. Nice weather. Nice weather here in California. This is true. All right. What else on this Blaze Pizza? We're almost. You know what? I'm gonna. All right. Hey, party people! It's so fun chatting with many of you in the DMs. Sorry that we had some technical issues today. We're working out. Blah 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 blah. Okay. You know what? Happy Pie Day, pizza pie. Very nice. Very nice. One or two more. One or two more. My patience is starting to run thin with Blaze. Our whole social team is here today answering questions on Pie Day. We'll get back to you ASAP. Also, just FYI, everyone, the Pie Day reward is available through the end of the month. Okay. If you're not seeing the Pie Day reward in your app, oh, yeah, I don't have the Blaze Pizza app. All right, so you know what? I think we've seen enough of Blaze Pizza. I think we've seen enough.
Pretty violent messaging in that letter for how benign their Twitter is.
It's true. It's true. And the fact that they just tried to shoot me. That So yeah. That's weird.
Weird.
But there you go. Blaze Pizza, just kind of, a run of them. But you know what I liked? I like that they're active. Because we visited several social media accounts while doing this deep dive where it's like a deadbeat account. Like the account's been left on the account's just left on red. It's there's no activity. So at least they're active. Good for you. Blaze, good. Oh, good for you. That's my Christian Bale. Blaze Pizza. Continuing the pizza wars. We have just an ongoing pizza war right here on your Pal Hal show. It is 12:30 here in the home office, Los Angeles, California. Taking you up till 1 o'clock. 3:30 on the East Coast, taking you up till 4 o'clock. 2:30 in Omaha, Nebraska, the home of our friend and the official attorney of the Your Pal Hal show, Rob Schaefer. And 8:30 in London, England, where we will be taking you up until 9 p.m. Travis, you know what? It's time to ask Reddit. And today, there's a question that I particularly liked. Asking Reddit, what is a pre-1990 film that you consider perfect? I like the movies. I like watching movies. I like going to movies. I like talking about movies. What is a pre-1990 film that you consider perfect? I got a lot of thoughts just percolating. Casablanca, Aliens, those are two. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Back to the Future. What pre-1990 film do you consider perfect? Travis, I will open this up because I know Reddit, sometimes can be a minefield when it comes to words and images posted. So I will walk us through. And I would love to hear from anyone who's hanging out with us today. What is a pre-1990 film that you consider perfect? And if you are hanging out, you can chime in by if you're on listening to us on your smart device, use the magic word say, get your smart device's attention, use the magic word say, and put in whatever you think after that. So smart device say Rambo. Smart device say Rocky. Smart device say stop or my mom will shoot. If you want to name a perfect Sylvester Stallone movie. Milo in Oregon chiming in right away. Thank you for joining us, Milo. Back to the Future. Hell yeah. Yeah, I just mentioned that. And absolutely. Chef's Kiss. Perfect movie. Greg likes The Breakfast Club. So good, Greg. So good. Titanic, Greg likes. Not pre-1990, but quite an achievement. Titanic as a film, for sure. Shout out to Brian in New Jersey, my home state, for joining us. All right, let's see what's up. Pre-1990, Alien. There you go. Ridley Scott, the first one that kicked open the franchise. Very nice, very nice. And then chiming in right on that thread, The Thing, so good. John Carpenter, Kurt Russell. What is that, 1980, I think? 81, The Thing. Oh, just fantastic. Is it 80, 81, or 82? Now I want to look that up. Aliens also listed. Great, great, great. Young Frankenstein, classic Mel Brooks. Momcat23 says, Young Frankenstein never gets old, and despite knowing the script inside and out, there are still bits that crack me up. Oh, yeah. Frau Blucher. What hump? Yeah, just people quoting it. Very quotable. I mean, that's a good, that's a telling sign. How quotable is the movie? How quotable. Milo also chiming in. Major League. Major League, one of the great sports comedies of all time. You know, Milo, Major League, but also I love Bull Durham. I love Bull Durham. And that is, I haven't seen it in a minute, but Bull Durham is so good. So good. Greg chiming in with Jason. Are you talking about Friday the 13th? I mean, Friday the 13th, one of the great horror films, especially the first couple. Travis let us know that 1982 is The Thing. Thank you, Travis. Andrew McLean got with some great stuff. Goonies, Dead Poets Society, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Yes, Yes, and Yes. Just great. Some classic nostalgia there. Raiders, great pick, Simon says. Yeah, Raiders is so good. Simon says High Anxiety. Yeah, great Mel Brooks. I mean, there's so many great Mel Brooks stuff. Grass Puddle, Chaplin's Gold Rush. Yes, wonderful. Just classic. Simon saying Big Trouble in Little China. What year was it? I'm not sure. It is in that zone of John Carpenter, late 70s, early 80s. Big Trouble in Little China, I would think 84 maybe. Aliens. Yep. Some good ones, folks. Nicely done. Let's see what else is on this list. A few more. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Just an iconic Western. So wonderful. And then someone chiming in on that thread right here on Reddit as we go through Ask Reddit, a perfect pre-1990 film. Dirty Harry, which is great, and The Outlaw Josie Wales. Blazing Saddles. Yep. Love it. Love me some Blazing Saddles. Someone is chiming in with that. 12 Angry Men, 1957. So good. 12 Angry Men. What a classic. Grass Puddle. Every Kurosawa movie. Akira Kurosawa, just a master of cinema. Simon chiming in, not only with some great Major League quotes, but someone's got to say it. Van Damme, Bloodsport. I mean, for what it is, good stuff. Andrew McLean, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Oh, Danny DeVito in that. Yeah, so good. Yeah, classic. Jack Nicholson, Nurse Ratched. Awesome. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yeah, someone saying about 12 Angry Men, 1957's 12 Angry Men with Henry Fonda and an all-star cast. Uh, Excellent choice. Love that movie. Deals with so many heavy topics in such a way that does not feel too preachy. And that's important. Like, that's what, a movie that's just like a goof and fun, great. A movie that is strong, but also has a message, amazing. A movie that just beats you over the head with the message, yeah, that's preaching. And that's lecturing. 12 Angry Men, 12 Angry Men does it in a way that does not lecture to you. Oh, here's a beautiful one. Pre-90. Its sequel was after 1990. The Terminator. How good is the Terminator is just so good. Oh, RoboCop. Love it. Love, love, love RoboCop. Yeah, Simon, one of these days I'll get back to a viewing party. I used to do that on I was doing that on my Twitch channel for a while during the pandemic. Jessica in Texas, what up? Thank you for joining us. Oh, Greg giving us one of a great 80s film, Pretty in Pink. Yes, yes. So good. What else? Coming to America. Gold. Just gold. And you know what? Coming to America is a fantastic, on the short list of great comedies. A lot of people, I heard everyone bagging on Coming to America, the sequel. Listen, it's not better and it's not even close to the first one, but as just a piece of nostalgia with enough laughs to make it worthwhile, I thought it was fine. Like, if you went into Coming to America expecting it to be as good as its predecessor from 30 years ago or whatever, yeah, I don't know what you were thinking. But if you wanted to just kill a couple hours and walk down memory lane and have a couple of laughs while you're at it, I had no problem with Coming to America, the sequel, last year. Raiders of the Lost Ark, someone else said. Yep, great minds think alike here. Someone said it in the Reddit. Back to the Future, someone said it in the Reddit. Very nice, very nice. I mean, The Godfather 1 and 2. Pretty good, those Godfather movies. Last week we were celebrating the 50th anniversary of The Godfather. We were spewing out some Godfather fun facts. Very nice. Andrew McLean, The Warriors. Yeah, and absolutely, Andrew makes a great point. Loves The Warriors, and it's gained a nice cult following. It's gained a nice following and appreciation over the years. Yeah, it's reached kind of this mythical cult status. And Simon shouting out The Warriors. Andrew, come out and play. Very nice, very nice. Bottles clinking. I like it. I like it. Shout out to Eddie in Georgia who joined us. Typical Peacock in Texas. Great name. Robbie in Pennsylvania. What up? Thank you for joining us. Andrew McLean says he always wanted to be a baseball fury for Halloween. Andrew McLean, there's still time. Do it. Live your dreams. Order the costume. Paint your face. Do it. Oh, Greg with another good one. Stand By Me. Greg, you are bringing it. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975 masterpiece, says Wolfie Packy on Reddit. Someone is echoing Grass Puddle here. Kurosawa's Ron. Yes. That was late Kurosawa. Ron. Very nice. R-A-N. Stand By Me. Another Stand By Me. Very cool. You know what? Great minds coming together here. Someone just reiterating the opening lines from Stand By Me. I was 12 going on 13 the first time I saw a dead human being. It happened in the summer of 1959, a long time ago, but only if you measure in terms of years. According to the date on the newspaper he's reading in this scene, it takes place in September 4th, 1985. If this movie were taking place today, the long time ago would be the summer of 1995. Wow. Puts things in perspective. Die Hard. Oh, so good. Yeah, something went down at Nakatomi Plaza. Cinema Paradiso. Princess Bride. Oof. Just. I think one thing that we're establishing, folks, there's too many good movies. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Ah, so great. Love it, love it. John Candy and Steve Martin just bringing it. Empire Strikes Back. Yes. Airplane. Oh, so great. Looks like I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Yeah, just it goes on and on. So a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. All right. Wow. Platoon for a war film. Yes, absolutely. Platoon has so many great young actors in it. It's so powerful. And just the dichotomy between the Willem Dafoe and the Tom Berenger character. Andrew McLean asked me to rank Platoon, Apocalypse Now, Full Metal Jacket. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. And then Jim Cotta from Simon. Okay. Platoon, Apocalypse Now, Full Metal Jacket. That is what a difficult choice. I'm going to say Apocalypse Now, Platoon, Full Metal Jacket. But if you catch me on a different day, I might have a different answer. I need to rewatch Apocalypse Now, but the depth and the just the allegory of Apocalypse Now and where, like, psychologically where it takes you, it really it feels like the full smorgasbord of, like, you have so many different, like, just tastes and flavors in that movie. Full Metal Jacket, though, you got the basic training and then the in-country sequence, which is so great. And Platoon, like, the horror of war is on full display in Platoon. So, as it is in all of these movies, but I'm leaning Apocalypse, Platoon, Full Metal. Grass Puddle says Full Metal, Platoon, Apocalypse. Wow, yeah, good picks. Good pictures, good motion pictures, and good choices. Folks, man, I could talk movies all day. I am now going to shift gears, and, I've had so much fun talking to you, but, I want you to stick around. Because we've got a lot of fun coming up right after this. At 1 o'clock, you will be joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Mario Smith, when he takes you on the drive with Mario Smith. And let's welcome him to the show right now. Yes, sir.
Wow, I get music.
Yes, indeed.
The Blues Brothers. Word. Thank you. My favorite Chicago movie ever.
Excellent. Yes, Chicago's
Absolutely.
own Blues
Yeah,
Brothers.
man.
You might add that to the list. As far we were just talking about, we were going through an Ask Reddit thread, which was name a perfect film from before 1990. And the Blues Brothers probably qualifies.
Did someone say Jim Cotta? Because that's a perfect ass movie. Jim Cotta is great.
Yes, great minds think alike, Mario. Any other films pre-1990 where you're like, that just pop into your head, and you're like, oh, that's a perfect movie.
Enter the Dragon.
Yes,
Um,
classic Bruce Lee.
Yeah, it might be off the beaten path a bit, but Animal House.
Mm-hmm.
Car Wash is a really good movie that fits
Yes.
in that. Man, there are a few of them.
Yeah.
Actually, what is it? The with the Graduate for me is a
Oh
perfect
yeah.
movie. That's
Yeah.
going a little bit further back, but perfect movie.
Oh, absolutely. Like, what was that, like 1969? Mike Nichols,
Yeah, it's a great
late
movie, man. That
60s.
that is the
So
coming of
good.
age movie for every boy. They should be made to watch that movie. It's a great movie. Um,
Absolutely. The Mrs. Robinson moment,
oh
everything.
my
Yeah.
goodness gracious. I'm not gonna go all off into that on this
Sure,
platform.
sure. But great
Uh
filmmaking. Great filmmaking indeed.
yeah, and there's another one, Bullet, Steve McQueen. That would be the
Oh,
one.
yeah, featuring one of what's renowned as maybe the greatest car chase ever set to film.
That's a great movie. Wait a minute,
Absolutely.
am I getting my McQueen movies mixed up that he jumped out of a building here in Chicago? What movie was that? He jumped out of Marina City
I
in a
don't
car.
know.
That's not Bullet. I can't remember the name of that movie. I think it might have been his last movie.
Huh.
Yeah, they drove a car out of. I remember it because it was on the news. Because tonight, the downtown on the Chicago River, a car came flying out of Marina City. But don't worry, it was part of a movie with Steve McQueen. But I can't remember the name of the movie.
Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, did Bullet, was that in San Fran?
I think so.
Uh,
Oh, Cool Hand Luke is another perfect movie.
so good. Oh my
It's a perfect
goodness.
movie. Perfect movie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh,
Mhm.
Paul Newman, just so boss. So
Yeah, that's a
boss in that
perfect
movie.
movie. Yeah. How
Uh,
you doing, Hal? How's it going?
I'm real good, Mario. I was talking a little basketball with Travis earlier.
Hey, Travis.
I play fantasy basketball, and I'm immersed in my fantasy basketball playoffs right now. So I'm just hoping I can make it to the next round there. Yeah, I had Lonzo Ball on my team, but yeah, he's banged up for the Bulls. Hopefully, he
Man, it's
comes
not
back before the
good. I hope
playoffs.
so. I hope so. I don't see it, but I hope so because they need him.
Yeah, because
They
they
need
were
him
looking
bad.
so good, but then they've been
Hmm.
beset by injuries. Uh,
Yeah.
yep,
It, it,
yep.
it's it's a bit contentious in the East, but I hope he comes back. He's a great basketball player. I saw it
Oh
coming
yeah,
like 2 years ago. Like that kid is actually pretty good, and then he just became great and got hurt. And knees are tricky, so they
mm-hmm.
shut him down. We'll see what happens. I have on my Bulls hat today because I had to grab a hat for our informal back channel meet and greet that happened a little while ago.
Yes, yes. I'll be popping in tomorrow. I was on the air.
It was loads of fun.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Did and did was everyone was imbibing,
No,
drunk?
no, no, oh, no, my friend. No, no alcohol was involved.
Oh.
It was a very docile and hello, how you doing meet and greet. Plus, I got to talk for 2 hours. You don't want 2 hours of me drunk. That's for like, you know, here, like, and we're not when none of this is on.
On the Christmas show, we did a show on Christmas Eve day. I did
Mm.
drink eggnog during the show.
See, I would do that. I'd do that. I have a special brand of eggnog too.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, Evan Williams eggnog.
very nice, very nice. Uh,
Hmm.
Mario, what's anything in particular catching your eye that you're looking forward to breaking down today?
Today, it's a Tuesday, a very simple Tuesday. We're gonna probably talk about, well, probably because things change. The Price is Right is making a 50 city tour, so I'm gonna definitely
Whoa!
talk about that because I want to get on The Price is Right and win some fabulous prizes.
I
And
had the very fortunate experience to go on tour with Drew Carey a few years
wow,
ago. My sketch group opened for him, and he hosted our show SNL style. And then after that, he went out and did like 45 minutes of stand up.
oh,
It was
he's
great.
so funny. I love his
He's
stand up.
great. He's great.
Always
Generous
have.
guy too.
And the other thing we're going to talk about, I don't know if you've seen it. It's been on TikTok. It's been on Instagram. There was a Tesla that came flying off a hill
I did.
and it apparently was orchestrated by an influencer. And the LAPD is investigating this, so we're going to talk about that today. Because when I saw it yesterday, I'm like, "Who wasted Tesla?
Right?
Why would you do that?" So we'll talk about that and other stuff. One of your people was asking me, who do I have over who am I going with, Ja or Luka?
We were talking about this earlier. So yeah, Ja Morant or Luka Doncic. If you were starting a franchise tomorrow, Mario, congratulations, you've been named GM.
It's about time.
Heck yeah. So, which one of these young superstars, generational talents, both of them, Ja making a huge leap this year, Luka just been doing it since he was a teenager.
Yeah, I'm starting mine with Luka, and the only reason why I'm starting with Luka is because knees are a thing. Luka's a big man. I could get that ball out of his hands as he gets further in his career, put him in the post, make him a small forward even. Ja Morant is the man. I'm not disparaging him at all. I saw Derrick Rose go from maybe the best point guard I've ever seen play to somebody who's just very good. And
that's a great point.
Knees are everything. Knees are everything, man.
Yep,
knees
Travis. Yep, you're echoing. Great minds think alike. Mario, always a pleasure.
I gotta go.
Everyone, please stick around for the drive with Mr. Mario Smith.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, sir. Folks, this has been what a journey. How much fun was this? And now it's time for our final segment, rejected segments. This rejected segment, it's I don't want to do this, and so we're not doing it. But the rejected segment was Hal pretends to get a bloody nose and draws it on with a red Sharpie. I don't know who suggested this one, because Sharpie's hard to get out. I
don't think you have to. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see if you. Oh, we're doing it. I didn't. Oh, Mario. I can see Mario in the grayed out camera waving his arm. Nobody wants you to do this.
I'm gonna stop now.
All right.
And see if I can wash this off, so my wife doesn't see me and asks if I was picking my nose too much. Folks, what a great time. I appreciate everybody who's been hanging out with... Oh, this is a problem. Hanging out with us today.
Don't eat it.
And we will be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. on the West Coast, 2 p.m. on the East Coast. Thank you so much for everyone who participated in today's show. I've enjoyed having you here. Thank you to everyone at Backchannel. Thank you, producer Travis. Stick around and hang out with Mario Smith for the drive. And